Picture this: a young Brooklyn kid armed with little more than a notebook full of rhymes and a pocket full of dreams, who somehow found his way from the streets of New York to the throne of hip hop royalty. You might know him by his stage name, Fabolous, but his journey is more complex than a chart topping single or a fire freestyle. From his beginnings as John David Jackson to becoming one of the most iconic voices in rap, Fab's story is filled with hustle, heart, and a fair share of controversy. So grab your favorite drink. This ride through the world of Fabolous is not for the faint-hearted. Born on November 18, 1977, John David Jackson came from humble beginnings in the vibrant streets of Brooklyn, New York. He grew up with his brother Paul Kane, who would later become an influential figure in his life. As a young boy, Fab was more fascinated by the power of words than the glitz and glamour of fame. He would write down his favorite rappers' lyrics, analyzing them like a scholar dissecting poetry. I would literally copy their raps out and remix them with my own flavor, Fab once admitted. At first, I stuck to their flow, but with my words. Once I got the hang of it, I started creating my own format. It wasn't just a hobby, it became a passion. That passion soon turned into talent, and by the time Fab was a teenager, he was already making waves in local rap circles. The turning point came when Fab caught the attention of DJ Clue during a freestyle session on Hot 97. His lyrics, sharp delivery, and undeniable swag turned heads, and Desert Storm Records wasted no time signing him. The world got its first taste of Fab's talent with his debut album, Ghetto Fabolous, released on September 11, 2001. Unfortunately, what was supposed to be a day of celebration for Fab also turned into a day of national tragedy. The 9/11 attacks overshadowed his album release, but that didn't stop Ghetto Fabolous from making waves. Hits like Can't Deny It, featuring Nate Dogg and Youngin' Hollaback, introduced a new star to the hip-hop scene. Over the years, Fabolous has given us some of the most memorable tracks in hip-hop history. From the smooth R&B vibes of Into You, featuring Tamia or Ashanti, depending on the version, to the anthem Breathe, Fab's discography is a masterclass in versatility. He's just as comfortable dropping club bangers like You Be Killin' Em as he is creating timeless love songs like Make Me Better with Neo. His features are equally legendary, with unforgettable appearances on tracks like Lil Mo's Superwoman Part 2 and Diddy's Trade It All Part 2. But Fab's influence extends beyond the music. His style, both in fashion and delivery, has made him a trendsetter. His clever wordplay and smooth cadence earned him respect not just from fans, but from peers in the industry. Even when the charts didn't reflect his genius, the streets always had his back. Despite his success, Fabolous's journey hasn't been without its struggles. From label battles to personal controversies, he's faced more than his fair share of drama. In 2006, he was shot in the leg while leaving a restaurant owned by Diddy. To make matters worse, a traffic stop shortly after led to charges of illegal firearm possession. Fab later explained, "We were the victims, but the police painted a different picture." One of the most infamous moments in his career came in 2011 when Fab found himself in a public feud with Ray J. It all started with a snarky tweet from Fab about Ray J's reality TV antics, which escalated into a heated confrontation in a Las Vegas nightclub. Ray J claimed victory in a radio interview, but Fab laughed it off, calling it all cap. Personal life challenges have also made headlines. His long-term relationship with Emily Bustamante has been anything but smooth. In 2018, Fab was arrested for domestic violence following a highly publicized altercation that left Emily with 2 missing front teeth. While the incident sparked widespread backlash, Fab avoided jail time by agreeing to counseling and a no-contact order. Through it all, Fab has never forgotten where he came from. When Hurricane Sandy devastated his hometown in 2012, he partnered with New York's After-School All-Stars to help families rebuild. His annual Three Kings coat drive ensures that New York families stay warm during the winter months. Whether it's donating clothes, supplies, or his time, Fabolous has shown a commitment to giving back that goes beyond the music. While Fab has been nominated for major accolades like the Grammys and American Music Awards, his true legacy lies in his impact on the culture. Mixtapes like the Soul Tape series and There Is No Competition are considered classics, earning him respect from fans and peers alike. At 47 years old, Fab is still going strong, with plans to release a new album, Reloaded, in 2025. He's also embraced his role as a grandfather, doting on his grandson Essex, the son of his daughter Tana Williams, and rapper G Herbo. Fabolous is a man of contradictions, a rapper who initially saw music as a hustle, but ended up crafting a career that's the stuff of legends. His smooth blend of wordplay, style, and Brooklyn swagger has kept him relevant for over 2 decades. He's not perfect, and he doesn't pretend to be, but his resilience, talent, and heart make him a standout in the world of hip-hop. As the music landscape continues to evolve, so does Fabolous. While many of his peers have retired or faded into the background, Fab has managed to keep his name buzzing. How? By staying true to his roots while adapting to the times. Whether he's dropping punchline-packed freestyles, collaborating with new school artists, or teasing his highly anticipated album Reloaded, Fab proves that longevity in hip-hop is all about balance. In interviews, Fab has hinted that Reloaded will be a culmination of everything fans love about him. The clever wordplay, the smooth storytelling, and that signature Brooklyn swagger will all be on display. But this time, he's also ready to dive deeper into his personal experiences. After years of keeping his private life behind the curtain, Fab seems ready to open up through his music in ways he never has before. "I've been through a lot, and I feel like it's time to let people into my world," Fab recently shared. The good, the bad, and everything in between. And while music remains his primary focus, Fab has also hinted at expanding his business ventures. With the resurgence of streetwear and luxury brands, many are wondering if he'll revive his iconic Rich Young clothing line or create something entirely new. Given his influence on fashion in the early 2000s, a Fab-led comeback in the fashion world could easily make waves. Fabolous' relationship with his family has been a subject of both praise and scrutiny. His love for his children, 2 sons, Johan and Jonas, and his daughter Journey, has always been evident, even amid the ups and downs. Now, as a grandfather to Essex, Fab seems to be embracing a more reflective and grounded role in his personal life. "I've been blessed to watch my kids grow, and now I get to see my grandson start his journey," Fab shared on social media. "That's something money can't buy." While his past controversies may have cast a shadow on his public image, Fab appears committed to turning the page. His social media posts show a man who's focused on family, personal growth, and building a legacy that goes beyond the music. In a world where trends come and go and new artists rise to fame overnight, Fabolous has managed to maintain relevance for over 2 decades. His secret? Consistency. Whether he's delivering a hot verse on a remix, dropping a mixtape that dominates the streets, or creating a song that becomes a cultural anthem, Fab knows how to leave a mark. But his influence goes beyond just music. Fabolous is a blueprint for aspiring artists who want to build long-lasting careers without compromising their authenticity. He's proof that you don't have to follow every trend to stay relevant. You just need to know how to adapt without losing your essence. As Fab approaches 50, some fans have speculated whether retirement is on the horizon. But if his recent moves are any indication, Fabolous is far from done. In fact, he seems more energized than ever, ready to show the world that he still has plenty to say and plenty to prove. So whether you're a fan from the ghetto Fabolous days or someone who just discovered his music through TikTok or streaming platforms, one thing is clear: Fabolous isn't just a rapper. He's a storyteller, a trendsetter, and a survivor. His journey, filled with triumphs and trials, serves as a reminder that success isn't about how many times you fall, it's about how many times you get back up. As Fab himself once said, life's a gamble, we big betters. And if his career is any indication, Fabolous is playing to win, not just for himself, but for his family, his fans, and the culture he represents. So here's to Fabolous, a man who's proven time and again that no matter the odds, he'll always rise to the occasion. With new music on the horizon and a legacy that's already cemented, the future looks as bright as ever for one of Brooklyn's finest.